Although Captain America has been released for over a decade, the details in it are still astonishing today. Today I'm going to list 10 easily overlooked scenes for you. After watching them, you may be eager to read and watch the movie. Without further ado, let's get straight to the topic. First, in the scene where Schmidt first appears in the movie, if we zoom in on his face, we can see obvious wrinkles. This indicates that from the very beginning of the movie, the Red Skull is wearing a fake mask. Second, when the Red Skull went to Norway to retrieve the Space Stone, 3 Hydra soldiers tried to open a king's tomb but failed. Subsequently, the Red Skull was able to do it alone. His strength is greater than the combined strength of the 3. We can even see that the commander was a bit surprised when the Red Skull opened the tomb. So within the first 6 minutes of the movie, 2 important aspects of the villain have been established. One is his fake mask, and the other is his astonishing strength, both of which are the results of the inferior serum Schmidt took. Third, when the Colonel threw a fake grenade to test the soldier's abilities, Steve jumped onto the grenade without hesitation. Of course, this is well known, but now please note that actually Peggy Carter also wanted to jump onto the grenade to save the others, but Steve was faster. This action established a connection between the 2 characters. Simply put, they are always ready to sacrifice themselves no matter what the situation is. Fourth, the Red Skull didn't show his true face until more than an hour into the movie. To be precise, 1 hour and 3 minutes, but in fact, he had revealed it earlier. At that time, the Red Skull asked an artist to paint his portrait. Then Dr. Zola walked in, and Schmidt immediately turned off the light. Please note that we could see the Red Skull for less than a second, so his true face actually appeared at the 27-minute mark. Fifth, after Steve completed the process of injecting the serum, Dr. Erskine sealed him in an experimental chamber and left a small window for monitoring. However, please note that because Steve was too short, he couldn't be seen directly through the window, so Dr. Erskine had to lean forward to see him. And Steve also said earlier that it felt a bit big.
Comfortable? It's a little big.
However, when time stopped, you could see Steve's face through the small window because he had grown taller. It's almost impossible to notice if you don't slow down the playback speed. Let's look at how it looks at normal speed. Sixth, when Steve carried out his rescue mission and successfully saved nearly 400 soldiers, the Red Skull blew up his entire base. Therefore, Dr. Zola had to escape with all his blueprints. One of them seemed to be the blueprint of a certain costume, and this outfit looks very similar to his appearance in the comics. Seventh, when Captain America was about to rescue Bucky, he had to jump to the other side of the viaduct. Now please note that the background music here is the same as when Captain America lifted the hammer in Avengers Endgame. Eighth, when Steve played Captain America for the last time in the theater, if we zoom out of the stage, he actually looks like a large shield. Bear in mind that he hadn't yet obtained the shield made of vibranium at this time, so the layout of the stage actually foreshadows the appearance of Steve's iconic weapon. Ninth, after Steve had a brief conversation with Bucky, Bucky told Steve to clean up. Steve asked why. "Where are we going?" Bucky said, "The future."
Well, last night. Gotta get you cleaned up. Why? Where we going? Future.
This might be intentional because, as we all know, they both woke up in the future, but it could also just be to showcase the Future World's Fair project. Anyway, the writing ideas of the Captain America screenwriters are truly admirable. 10th, after the super soldier serum was created, Steve had to chase a Hydra agent. However, he encountered a fence in between, so he tried to reach for the top with both hands and jump over the fence like an ordinary person. But due to obtaining the abilities of the super soldier serum, he flew right over it without even touching the fence. Let's first look at Steve's hand movements before jumping. This shows that he was very unfamiliar with his new abilities. Well, these are the details in Captain America, the First Avenger. Do you have any questions about these observations? If so, please leave a comment. I hope to receive your feedback. Follow me and I'll bring you more exciting videos next time.